The issue here is that if you go concealment, you've only got so many captain points. So I've got 4 points left over. I could probably spend those remaining 4 points on concealment. No, I already took concealment, or something else along those lines, or the aiming reticle. Okay. The issue is with the module. Do you take another 10% stealth, or do you go with the +3 planes and 5% plane prep? The +3 planes, you have to think of it as immediately, that is 89, 89, 89. That's how many seconds. It's 3 like 90-second bubbles of plane regeneration, because it's giving you 3 to begin with. And then on top of that, plus that 5%, and the servicing expert stack 5%, it means that you're cutting off 20 seconds on the plane, so it's like 68 seconds per plane. So already you are minutes ahead of the stealth build in terms of regeneration. And the fact is, the stealth build isn't going to completely save your planes from dying, because you might drop the first and the second without losing any planes, but the third one is going to take attritional loss. And if you're doing it again and again and again, so these are dive bombers, and Tier 4 isn't terrible, it's interesting. Where's he going? Where's number 4 going? Oh, okay. So this is more likely challenge as rockets. Oof, my goodness. There's no way of me knowing when his defensive fire is triggered. That's a problem. Like, I don't have some sort of... So, what I'm getting at here is that in the past, we had the panic effect, and the panic effect basically tells me, oh, defensive fire's on. So I'm pressing Alt, and I see the reticle goes from accurate to boom, panicked. So I'm like, oh, okay, defensive fire's on, I'll back out. Here, I don't know if defensive fire's been triggered. So I'm like, oh, what's going on? So, yeah. Well, I'm not like adjusted to the rework. I'm just experimenting. Like I'm trying to dodge it by going up, like. No damage. So I used the heal to regenerate my planes, and you see the flak clouds. I used the bombing to go up and over the clouds, so that the idea is when I see a big, like, so there's a big flak cloud there, right? I don't want to. When I get as close as I can, right, and go over them. Well, it didn't work so well, but you see what I'm doing. I'm trying to going over the flak clouds, and then I'm zipping in, boom, dropping bombs. Slow down. Slow down. What? I said, slow down. Oh, the autopilot is ignoring. Okay. Turn off autopilot. Now I can slow down. Fantastic. So basically, there's a flak wall, I'm close enough, trigger the attack run, go up over the thing, and then drop down, so I don't take a massive amount of damage. Maybe that's a possibility with some skilled play. He's already done a bit of damage there. Jeez. So the attack run is 15 seconds. Alright, so I'd get 10 seconds normally, but I get 15 seconds with it. You know what? That's worth it, because right now I wouldn't be able to drop here. So, oh, I dodged that. Because I'm going up and down, I'm dodging the flak bubbles. So it's because of that they don't die. Because this flak wall would kill me. If I flew into that flak wall, I would get wrecked. But because I'm going in and dropping before I hit the flak wall, I'm kind of bouncing over the flak bubbles. So there is an element of altitude play. Did all of them survive? Oh, not really, lost some. We're gonna zip along. Full speed. Bombing run. Dodge the first clouds. So I can't do anything about those. Hit them. So, what's 3? I've lost a plane. Okay. Can I have hard turn? See, I've flown over him. Now, because his AA is on one side, I have no way of knowing which side his AA is facing. But I can tell by the flak bubbles, oh hey, you know, he's putting up big flak walls, so maybe I can, you know, be effective by, you know, going round and hitting him just on the weak side here, on the nose, like that. Boom. So I can get a couple of hits off. You know what? I can totally get a couple of hits off. I mean, I haven't detected when it's up. I'm just guessing. Oh, that's a lot of flak bubbles. Big walls, you know. It could just be that they're focusing their stuff on one side, but there's no way of me knowing. That's the thing. Okay. So he's got his fighter now. He's popped it. So I'm going to come in with attack run 1. Boom. Do his attack. So I've got rockets. I can't attack multiple times. So now I'm going to turn around. Oh, look. Can I get another attack run in? Jeez, oh, look at all of that. Just pretend he's here. It just kills them all off. So my feeling is, why spec into anti-air? I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. The anti-air has an element, but if you can, let's put it this way: if you lose combat efficiency by speccing your ship into anti-air under the current system in phase 2 with increased anti-air, and your ship suffers through gun combat, why? Just take the fighter, spec your ship so that it's really good against other surface ships, and then just bring a summoned fighter with you. If you have a summoned fighter with you, that is your ace in the hole. It's so effective. The CV comes in to attack you, pop your unsummoned fighter, it kills off his bombing wave just like that, and then, okay, you're maybe vulnerable as a follow-up, but, you know, that's a while away. And that's assuming he comes back and attacks you a second time round, which he might or may not, but then your fire may or may not be ready and cooldown, you know, and that type of stuff. It seems to be the unsummoned fighter is a guaranteed kills everything, whereas the anti-air doesn't really do enough, you know? So, I want everyone to group up, because before the game clock runs out, I'll basically want to see what it's flying like over. Huh. So there's a Worcester. Very terrifying. Very scary. He's actually trying to flak my unsummoned fire planes, because I can't turn that off. So here we go. Boom. Oh, you know the island's going to get in the way. Okay, so there's one. Oh, the Grozavoy's going to get in the way. Two. I mean, he's never going to be stationary. But the issue is, can I drop all of these without losing, like, planes? Like, I'm doing that. So at a distance, I can drop and not lose planes, right? Okay, maybe I lose 2 there. Oh wow, are they getting shot down on the return? Oh, they did. All 12 got shot down. So now it's just a case of I'm going to fly to dark battles, and he's going to use defensive fire on me. Thank you, lift this up. So here we go. If I'm going for the nose, I'll make it a little bit harder for him to... It's like flak, 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 flak. Okay, the citadels are nice. Oh crap, oh crap. Heal, heal, heal. So, I think the key is, if you can try, like I'm assuming his defensive fire is still up. Right, here it comes, I'm waiting for a black cloud. Boom, up, so I'm dodging the clouds, killing my speed, diving, 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 diving. Boom, drop. Of course, wargaming I miss, but you get the principle. Like one of his sides has got a lot of flak, and the other one, oh, where am I going? Okay, so now I'm gonna try attacking without defensive fire. If you approach the right way, you can, it's like going through a flak cloud here. No? Okay. And up. So I'm dodging the flak clouds. I'm killing my speed off again because I want to get a tight reticle. Here we go. Oh, he's not moving, admittedly. Okay, who's we got left? Oh, look at that line! Look at that massive line! Killing my speed, coming around, going in for my attack run. Oh, jeez, oh! Like, no damage whatsoever. Oh, look at this, I'm just... Wow. Was that fighters? No, that was just silly. Okay, so we are going to do a real world test here. We're basically going to, I'm going to now approach these 3 ships. It's 3 ships, combined anti-air, basically a blob, a Moskva, a Des Moines, and a Worcester, all teaming together. And I am going to go for the attack run. This is 1. That's a lot of flat clouds. And 2. Oh my god. How quickly can I survive against all 3 here? Banzai! Oh my god, look at that. Look at they just got wrecked on the return path. I can get the torps off. I can't. The planes don't survive the return path. So AA is scary. You literally do not want to go to multiple people, and even then, you will lose planes. It's pretty terrifying. The faster torp loadings though is good because I could lose an entire plane wave and still, you know, holy, did you just see that? Did you just see that? You see this? All 12 died instantaneously there. Okay, can these guys make it back? 1, 2, 3, good. They get high altitude and then they're just gone. And the Des Moines can also fighter plane. Oh my god, how are you supposed to rocket or dive bomb these guys? It's just dead. So, what do we learn? Unsummoned fighters are very, very dangerous. Absolutely create a no-fly zone. Carrier gets an auto default no-fly zone. The attack bombers get an auto no-fly zone with the summoned fighters. And ships that can launch a catapult fighter also get it instant kill you with all your stuff summoned fighter. So that's a lot of ships which can have an on-summon fighter ability, and it acts as a no-fly zone. It's just a straight-up ward. It's like a you cannot fly here because there's no chance for you to do anything. So it's no fly. Des Moines can't use radar and fighter at the same time though. Okay, yeah. So it's rare. It's rare. Okay, I get it.